The small motor gives you an opportunity to add extra drive or other movement to your robot. To get started, you want to grab one of the connecting cables and plug it into the small motor. Then you want to connect it to the available port A or port D on the main block. If we jump into the app, we can now see that it appears at the top of the screen, and it's square rather than round, which is how we can tell that it's different from the large motors. The small motor can be used much like the other motors, except that we're not going to use the blocks from the movement drawer, we're going to use the blocks from the blue motor drawer. For example, I could grab the block from the top that says, when the motor in port A, which is correct for me, which I can tell at the top of the screen, I can run it clockwise for 1 rotation, degrees or seconds. Now depending how you're using this motor will depend what's most appropriate. We can run it for a second, we can simply run the motor, we can stop the motor. We've got a variety of options, and this entirely comes down to how you choose to use that motor. If you're using it as an extra drive motor, you want it to run alongside motors that are plugged into B and C. If you're using this for something like a lifting weapon or some other form of moving weapon, you might need to find another block and experiment with what's going to work for you. One of the most powerful ways that you can use this block is in combination with some of the other sensors. For example, combining it with when a touch sensor senses that something's there, the motor triggers some sort of movement on your robot. Or using the ultrasonic sensor when something comes to within range, the lifter that you've built into your robot is triggered. These are just some of the ways that you can use the small motor on your robot build.